How's it going, everyone? The PlayStation Plus Extra game catalog has been updated for the month of May, a game that I have been waiting on for quite a bit to be added to the service. Definitely the headlining game, so I haven't looked at the entire lineup, so we can go through it. Saw the promotional image, and I was like, alright, this is shaping up to be a pretty good little month here. Let's go through it. So off the top, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, definitely the biggest addition to the month of May for the game catalog. This is a game that still goes for $30 to $40 even on sale, so the fact that it's hitting the game catalog, great to see it. I loved Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. It was one of my favorite games of 2021. Honestly, for that year, it may have been among like the top 2 to 3. I really enjoyed this, Resident Evil Village, Tales of Arise. Those are like the 3 that really stand out to me. But Rift Apart, I thought was a great game. The issue with Rift Apart was the fact that it was a $70 game, and it was a game that you could legitimately platinum in like 12 to 14 hours. So yeah, a little bit of a hard sell if you're the kind of person that's buying a game for, you know, definitely a bit of a hard sell if you're the kind of person that's buying a game with content in mind. Rift Apart was kind of lacking in that standpoint. However, it was an incredible technical showcase for the PlayStation 5, and really, you can make an argument that it's the best looking game on PS5 because it's a legit next-gen exclusive, and Insomniac did a great job with the various performance modes that they had with this game. Ray tracing performance was like the best way to play the game. I thought it looked great and it played great. Great story. Thought the addition of Rivet was a great, you know, twist to the story. Hopefully Insomniac does something with Ratchet and Clank in the future. I get it that they're working on Spider-Man, they're working on Wolverine, and those games probably, from a marquee standpoint, are going to do better than Ratchet and Clank, but man, I don't want to see Ratchet and Clank go to the wayside for a lengthy period of time again. I feel like this should be one of the consistent franchises that PlayStation just has in their repertoire of games. So hopefully they do something in the future, but Rift Apart was great, and I definitely give it a shout. Next up, we have Humanity, a day one release on PlayStation Plus Extra. This will be dropping on May 16th along with all the other games. You are a Shiba Inu charged with commanding massive marching crowds to jump, turn, push, float, shoot, and climb their way to salvation. Guide the masses through 90 plus stages filled with obstacles, enemies, puzzles, unlockable skills, and wild boss fights in the narrative campaign, or browse a wide array of user-made levels, or build your own crafted via the super easy-to-use in-game stage creator. Humanity also includes PSVR and PSVR 2 support. You got Watch Dogs Legion next, another Ubisoft title that has been rolling out into PlayStation Plus Extra. You know, Ubisoft has been throwing in a lot of their games on the onto the service. It's already on sale for like $9, which is a decent price, but, you know, better as a part of a subscription service. Watch Dogs has lost so much luster to it, and hopefully they will get that restored in the near future, but, you know, I don't know if Ubisoft is going to do more with it, but as a Plus Extra title, it's fine. Dishonored II being added to Plus Extra. Bethesda titles have been rolling into Plus Extra as well, which is interesting because Bethesda has been acquired by Microsoft, but, you know, there was stuff like Ghostwire Tokyo, Deathloop having timed exclusivity, so maybe this was something that was being worked out for a while. I don't know, but the fact is Dishonored 2 is a tremendous game that I strongly recommend you to play. Would be really nice if we got a PlayStation 5 upgrade for it. Alas, that is not the case. A great game that is worthwhile to go through twice. You do have 2 playable main characters, Corvo and Emily Caldwin. And either way you play the game, it is worthwhile, and it's a game that you can tackle in a myriad of different ways, whether you want to go more of the silent stealthy approach or the action-heavy approach. That option is open to you. The standalone expansion in Dishonored Death of the Outsider is also available. It's not, you know, it's more Dishonored and it's fine, but as a part of the subscription service, I think this is pretty darn good. So, nice addition there. Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. This is a sleeper gem that is really nice to see this being added into the service. Not enough people gave this game a shout. From a visual standpoint, this game reminds me a little bit of like a Vanillaware title. It's got a great art style, great gameplay style as well, and not enough people checked it out, and now as a part of Plus Extra, I think it's a worthwhile game to check out. Really happy to see a game like that being added, and one that's gonna go a little bit under the radar as far as the entire editions this month, but a good one nonetheless. Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, along with Rise of the Tomb Raider and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Let's go! The entire Tomb Raider trilogy being added to Plus Extra. You cannot go wrong with those games. Tomb Raider 2013, the Definitive Edition of 2014 release, is great. A little bit on the shorter side. Rise of the Tomb Raider, in my opinion, is the best of the trilogy thus far. the 3 games since the reboot. I thought Rise of the Tomb Raider was absolutely tremendous and definitely a game I strongly recommend you to play. Just a fantastic, fantastic game. Really well-rounded in just about every area this game excels at. Shadow of the Tomb Raider kind of falters from a narrative standpoint, but still from a gameplay standpoint, it is a rather good game, and I thought it was still very good, just narratively a little bit of a fall off, and what they decided to do with the DLC plan for this game, I thought they already kind of shot themselves in the foot with that, but nevertheless, SOTR is a great game, and to get all 3 games as a part of Plus Extra, great addition there. Bus Simulator 21, next stop, okay, that is being added. The PS5 version includes improved graphics, haptic feedback, adaptive trigger support, and 4K resolution. Evil Within 2 is being added as well, another Bethesda title. Play through the Evil Within 1, but this is a solid horror game, all things considered. Tango Gameworks did a pretty solid job with this great atmosphere in the game, which I think was one of the paramount elements to a horror title. You've got Wolfenstein Youngblood being added. This is a co-op focused title. Kind of bad, but nonetheless, that's being added. Diametia, which just recently came out, a grueling action RPG with fast-paced combat and an intricate plague weapon system. Seize plague weapons from gruesome bosses and formidable enemies, wielding them as deadly weapons. Shift into your raven form during battle. Throw feathers like daggers to interrupt your enemies' attacks and perform executions. Upgrade and modify Corvus's basic movements and plague weapons. Build your very own playstyle and prepare for the challenges that await in your own unique way. You've got Rain World, inspired by the simplicity of 16-bit classics. The survival platform requires fast-paced sneaking to catch your own prey and elude a ravenous predator, so that is available. You've got Lake, in the story-driven adventure, take on the role of 40-something Meredith Weiss, who returns from the big city to her quiet hometown. She exchanges her busy career at software company to fill in for her dad, the local mail carrier. During her 2-week stay in beautiful Providence Oaks, Oregon, she runs into familiar faces as well as plenty of new folk. As Meredith, you decide who to talk to, who to befriend, and perhaps even start a romantic relationship with. You've got Conan Exiles being added, online multiplayer survival game. Rune Factory 4 Special, a nice addition here. Grow crops, raise monsters, catch fish, cook up tasty dishes, and craft powerful equipment as you live your life however you choose in a fantasy farming adventure. You've got Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. You've got Soundfall being added, which is a nice addition, and that is the lineup for Plus Extra. Soundfall rounding up the lineup. PlayStation Plus Premium, let's go. Some nice additions here. Siphon, Filter, Logan Shadow on PS4 and PS5. Love this game on the PSP. Nice to see Logan Shadow drop here on PS4 and PS5. This game, of course, done by Bend Studio. A really solid game. Obviously, a bit of a throwback experience. Siphon Filter Logan Shadow, originally released on the PSP, enhanced with up-rendering, rewind, quick save, and custom video filters. Blade Dancer Lineage of Light. This is a game I would not have expected to see added to Plus Premium. It's a game I actually played back when I had a PSP in like the mid to late 2000s. I was a fiend for all the JRPGs that released on the PSP, and I think I legitimately played like every single one of them. And Blade Dancer was one of the very, very mediocre ones, but it still has that charm to it. I like the character designs in the game, and my recollection of it is that I still ended up enjoying it. But my standards were so low back in the day for JRPGs, especially on the PSP, that I was just playing all of them I could get my hands on. And I had a good time with Blade Dancer, but do not expect anything revolutionary out of that one. Pursuit Force, that's a game that people loved on the PSP. So yeah, that is available with Plus Premium as well. Ghostbusters, the video game remastered, that is available as well. So that is the lineup for Plus Premium. Pretty solid, like, man, I cannot complain. Plus Extra and Plus Premium, solid roundup, all things together. You know, a lot of Bethesda titles. You got the Tomb Raider Trilogy, Ratchet Rift Apart, Humanity as a Day 1 release, and a solid lineup on Plus Premium for the Classics title. Man, that's all I could really ask for out of any game catalog update. So I think this is a winner of a month, but that'll do it for me. Let me know your thoughts on this month's editions. I know a lot of you guys own Ratchet, but hey, thumbs to breaks. That's sometimes gonna happen with Plus Extra for sure. But sound off with all of your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.